Hello and welcome to Dawntrail. We are here. Early access has started. We are locked in and loaded. We are now unlocking Viper. Enter the Viper. You're an adventurer, yes? There's a spot of bother over at the Weaver's Guild, and we could use a hand sorting it out. We received an order for a full ensemble, but now that the work's been completed, the client refuses to pay. Mind you, I had my suspicions from the start. He calls himself a Viper, of all things. In my experience, people who name themselves after snakes are not to be trusted. In any case, he carries a pair of swords on his back, and I hate to think what would happen if he started wielding them in anger. Could you head over to the guild and smooth things over? Sure. Does he have anything else to say? I don't much like the look of those swords he carries, though he'd still be quite intimidating without them. Alright, well, let's go to the Weaver's Guild. That's annoying. Despite my best efforts to reason with him, he keeps going on and on about vipers or some such. What am I to do? Good day to you, stranger. I was hoping I might make the acquaintance of someone a bit rough around the edges. Someone who's seen his fair share of action. Could you tell me what's prey's worth hunting in these parts? Have you any idea what he's talking about? I took no issue with fulfilling his order, but now it's time for him to pay. It's as though we're talking at cross purposes. Likewise, but I don't understand why this fellow's being so difficult. All I'm asking for is the outfit I ordered and the name of some critters worth killing. Huh? Maybe I gotta explain from the beginning. I'm from Tyrol, a big all-continent on the other side of the salt west of here. Oh. You've been there, I reckon? And then you might have seen others who wield the dual blades, or vipers, as we're traditionally known. Haven't been there yet, but gonna get there soon enough. Our duty is to hunt ferocious beasts that endanger the lives of innocent folk. In fact, that's what brought me here. Thing is, a lot of fighting and long days on the road ain't been too kind to my gear. Reckon it was high time I got me a new getup, bespoke and all. Fascinating, I'm sure, but why do you refuse to pay for your order? And why are you so insistent I choose my prey? 'Cause how else am I supposed to pay you? Do us a favor and we'll hunt down any beast you want. That's the code. How we Vipers do business. Oh, God. It appears the Weaver's Guild doesn't need any fiends felt. No, Weepers, yes. Weavers. Of Weavers and Vipers. That's a fun one. Prefer more conventional forms of compensation. You know, gil. That's so. So you're saying they want something else instead? Payment commensurate with the skill and materials required. In gil, preferably. Well, didn't see that one coming. Guess that explains our little misunderstanding. But surely you couldn't run trade in some sort of currency, yes? Or are you vipers so far removed from society as to be unaware of such concepts? Course we know what money is. We ain't no bumpkins. But when it comes to requisitioning goods and services, I usually rely on the elders to deal with artisans and the like. Which is to say, I ain't in the habit of carrying significant sums. So be it. If your only form of payment is the slaying of beasts, that shall have to do. As it happens, one of my colleagues in Eastern Thanalan reports that merchants carrying our supplies were attacked by a wild fiend. What's more, the creature is a species of many-headed scalekin, never before seen in this region. It is rumored to have escaped from the Colosseum and has been running rampant ever since. Scaly? Let's! Alright, get yourself a deal. Oh. Deal? Considering the guild has already fulfilled its end of the bargain, you should count yourself lucky. Still, I ain't for anything to go awry at this juncture. Might I ask a favor of you, friend? I'd like you to accompany him and ensure that he attends to the creature as agreed. Besides, I dare say seeing a so-called viper at work will be an enlightening experience. Yeah. The name's Kishkwa. Pleasure to meet you. I'm switching around in accents here like crazy, I apologize. The creature was last seen near Camp Dryburn, so I advise you to begin there. That's the wrong way, sir. Alright. It would appear that Viper Fellow has already departed for Camp Dryburn. I do hope he knows the way, or at least has the good sense to ask for directions. Yeah, we shall see. So, this is Camp Dryburn, huh? Fitting name. Anyway, you ready to hunt? Yeah, sure. What's to look for? Oh, let me guess. You want to ask around first and see if anyone can point us in the right direction? No need. The Weaver's friend told me plenty. All we gotta do is track down the beast, which is a Viper specialty. I do like the idea of just, hunting the thing down, to be fair. But again, also, it do be a big fucking Hydra, so I don't think it's necessary to ask around. And went after traders carrying tailors' materials, bolts of cloth and whatnot. Don't sound none too tasty to me, so I'm guessing it's merchants themselves the beast had its eye on. You're guessing correctly. Most predators use their sense of smell to pick out their meals. Scents carry on the wind, so you gotta consider the positions of the rocks and plants to determine how the air tends to flow through an area. Ain't too hard to deduce where critters made its lair after you've done all that. Yep, one's a big one. Mean lurking too. It must be wreaking havoc on the food chain, never mind the danger it poses to locals. Well, time to do what a viper does best. Not bad. Not bad indeed. That's that. So, you like the show? Don't play coy. I can see you're intrigued. But before I spill all my secrets, I got a question for you. Ever heard of a Tral Vidral? Nope. Can't say I have. Not yet, at least. Thought not. Well, they're a rare breed of beast that wields all kinds of powers. They got no right having. A threat to every other living thing that has the temerity to breathe in their vicinity. Because of their long lifespans and unnatural abilities, they were dubbed the Tyrants of Tyrol. That's more or less what the name means. Anyway, someone's got a hunter overdraw, and that someone is us, the Vipers. Sure. You know, I've been a fair share of few adventurers during my time here, but I can tell you're a cut above the rest. Might even have what it takes to be a Viper. There you go. That's better. Oh, cool. If you're interested, I can teach you on one condition. You'll help me hunt down a Tarav Dral that's made its way to Yorzia. What do you say? Ha! Hell of a thing to ask out of the blue, I know. Just think on it some, will you? Nah, I'm pretty good. Let's go. Let's head on back to Old Dan to tell the Weaver fella we're square. I generally will give you time to consider my offer. Are we teleporting ourselves, or are we getting teleported? We are getting teleported. That's nice. Though, not to where I expected. Now, where is that Weaver boy? Guess the Weaver boy is gone? Or... I just gave our Weaver friend the good news. I just gave our Weaver friend the good news. And he handed over this set of fancy duds as promised. Gotta say, was worth the trouble. So, about my offer. You ready to become a Viper and protect folks from the nastiest beast that ever lived? Yeah? A mighty fine answer. I'll make you a Viper of you. Just see if I don't. First order of business, let me give you this here soul crystal. Contains knowledge of our fighting arts, passed down since ancient times from one generation of Viper to the next. Assuming you've got a knack for it, our skills can be yours too. I've also got a fresh set of Viper gear for you. The Weavers Guild wanted to thank you for overseeing our hunt earlier, so they made you your very own outfit. Guess that fella took your measurements by eye or something. Oh, the blades are a couple of spares I had handy. Try it on, try it all on for size. Let me get a look at you while you're at it. Sure. There we go. There we go. There we go. Bong. I love this bong. So, now, I already prepared this, and I hope it works. So let's have a look. I have here my user macros, which I know, it's sanity. But, this is Viper hotbar number 1. Execute. That changed all of these. I can also just get rid of you, and you, and you, and you. Then, Viper hotbar number 2, which changed all of that. And then, Viper hotbar number 3. Perfect. Now, I could talk to him, but I really don't have to for the time being. This is literally just the next quest. So, that's the unlock. I'm going to start grinding now, grinding levels, which I will not record because all I'm going to do is just boring stuff. So, I will see you once this bad boy is at level 90.
A few moments later.
Hello! Hello, hello, hello. We are back! We have finally reached a level 90 on our Viper. I have spent way too many hours leveling and taking naps and doing stuff and whatever. But now here we are. We have a level 90 gear, which is technically just what I used on my ninja. I also decided to rock some sunglasses because we are just too cool for anything, and this is our summer vacation. Any road, let's get talking to Kishkua. I need to get back into the voice. Okay. Fangs of the Viper. Well, you sure look the part, but do you feel anything from the soul crystal? Huh, I knew it. Sounds like you got what it takes to be a Viper, but the only way to know for sure is to put them new skills to the test. For that, we need prey. From what I hear, your adventurers have got your own guild, so I'm guessing the folks there know the best spots for hunting. Let's go see what they can tell us. Knowledgeable adventurer. If you're after deadly predators, try spineless bison. Lately, they've been sightings of heretofore unknown species. Those that slaughter anything that moves, including travelers. What's worse, they work in packs. Even the adventurers hired to call them ended up meeting a sticky end. Alright, that sounds like a plan. Oh, he's talking to the small little boy. I already said I didn't know anything about beasties. Who are you anyway? You got a lead already? You got a lead already? Huh. Maybe there's something to this whole asking about thing after all. Critters not from around these parts, you say? I thought I got chased out of their usual habitat, or they were brung here. Either way, that's bad news for folks unfortunate to cross paths with them. The hunting of Tyrol Vidral is the Viper's most important duty, but that doesn't mean we turn a blind eye to lesser threats. Next up, Spineless Basin. Leave the boy alone, please. I don't know what that man was on about. Who'd want to go looking for monsters anyway? I can't remember what that is, actually. Oh, okay. Literally just outside. That's easy enough. These here adventurers ran into a whole gaggle of fiends we're after. They got pretty roughed up, but I saw to their wounds already. Don't you worry. Before we go say hello to the troublemakers, I reckon I ought to teach you about the Viper's dual blades. Our techniques were created for the sole purpose of killing Tyrol Vidral. Most of them are meaner varieties of things you might not count in the wild, often with special powers to boot. To stand a chance against these powerful enemies, our ancestors looked to Vipers for inspiration, always twisting and turning to find the perfect angle of attack to take down bigger prey. 2 blades for the twin fangs of a Viper, to wield in tandem and strike with precision. How the voice actually hurts my vocal cords. They can also be combined into a single weapon that weaves and sways like a body of a snake. By switching between these stances, the Viper has the capacity to adapt to a situation. Now, the prey we're after tonight ain't nowhere near as fearsome as the Tyrol Vidral. I'll give you a chance to test out your new skills. Let me know when you're ready. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's go. The beast we're chasing supposedly works in packs. My gut tells me there's a whole bunch of them over by the big old tree. That's a lot of packs. There are meaner beasties they must be biding their time. All I see here is further. Though for practicing your new skills, they'll do fine. I'll stay out of your way and give you a few pointers. Let me know when you're ready.
Let's start with the basics. There are two stances, Dual Fang and Viper. Dual Fangs will into your two plates separately. Start by using either Steel Fangs or Red Fangs, then press the attack. To finish the sequence, switch back to Viper and hit them with Daff Rebel. Alright, let's go. Not bad at all. These techniques are some of the most important tools in your kit. Come on over here and I'll tell you about attacking from Dual Fang stance. Time to practice your Dual Fang techniques. Start with an opener, follow up with a second, then pick one of the 4 finishers. Flying Sting Strike, Flying Spin Fang, Hind Sting Strike, or Hind Spin Fang. As you can tell by the names, each finisher works best from a certain position. But don't worry about that for now, just give them all a try. Okay. That roar just now, almost like it was telling them to clear out. I reckon there's a big old bastard waiting in the wings. Now it's sent us tougher opposition. Lucky for you, just got the thing for dealing with lummoxes like them. I'll tell you about it when you're ready. Alright, now for Viper stance, where you combine the 2 blades into one to deliver powerful strikes. Perfect for tough opponents. Open with Dreadwind, then transition with either Twin Fang Bite or Twin Blood Bite from Dual Fang stance. That one's getting closer. Boss Beast must be pissed as its minions keep getting beat. Huh. There it is. Time to take it down in Paragraph 3. Just remember what you're dealing with here. Ain't no pushover like the rest. Still, you got all the tools you need at your disposal. Show what a Viper can do. Unrelenting attacks are the key. Don't give your prey a chance to fight back. Some attacks work better from certain positions, so mind your footwork. Thankfully, we don't have to deal with positionals in this fight because they weren't positionals. Not bad. Not bad at all. This was just the basics, but your execution was mighty impressive. Since you've proven you won't be a liability, let me tell you about the trial of withdrawal we're up against. We call it Saksuma June. It's an offshoot of the Brax, a deadly jungle predator. And after a series of mutations, this one's grown huge wings. Where is he at? Smart as a whip, as a mean streak, a mile wide. After learning of the beast, me and my most promising suit set off to slay it. Facing it head on seemed like suicide. So we laid an ambush. Almost worked too. Almost. We thought we had it subdued. Made our approach to deliver the killing blow. But we underestimated the fiend's cunning nature. When we got close, lashed out, lightning quick, before taking to the skies. I cradled my brother in arms as he breathed his last. The sunglasses are so stupid. Revenge is all I've been able to think about ever since. Traveled the land from Bravo to Raw looking for that beast. Nothing to show for it but a tough dozen pairs of rude boots. For each passing day, I grew more and more desperate. That was until I met some folks who'd crossed the salt on a trade ship from Ulda. They claimed they'd seen a huge winged creature flying eastward over the ocean. Knowing how clever Ikzuk-Samajun is, I reckon it's gone in search of new hunting grounds, somewhere without an established threat like us vipers. So I bought passage on the ship, and here I am. Little did I know, yours would be a damn near as big as Tyrol. I'm a fish out of water, and I'm not afraid to admit it. But I'm gonna need all the help I can get. That's where you come in. With you on my side, I might just stand a chance of avenging my fallen comrade. What do you say?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Thanks. It means a lot. Let's get back to Ulda and see if we can find some clues as to Ikzuk-Samajun's whereabouts.